Level 1, market conditions remaining bullish in a bull market, sitting at 21.97. Continue to see that overall rank of this bull market continue to improve as we are towards the upper end of this range. We've seen momentum continuing to hold in that bullish trend location, and we saw breadth bump up into that extreme area and pull back again. It's still in that upper 80 range, still showing some signs of strength or some continued strength right here, and then also sentiment, which is continuing to be strong right here. If we look at buy-sell ratio, if we had any kind of adjustment yesterday, had a slight move back down again here, putting us back at 1.98, so essentially 2-to-1 reward, or 2-to-1 buy-sell ratio right now, meaning 2 buys for every 1 sell. You can see right there that buy number is 2,024 versus 1,020. This doesn't include holds in there as well, so that number can be larger because of the holds in there. And sometimes when you get a big uptrend, there may be a bunch of stocks in that hold range that bump up to the buy or bump down to the sell if we go negative. So watch to see if we can see any continuation there. We did see the indices with this index tab, S&P 500, yesterday pull back just a little bit. We had that number all the way up in that 13, and so we saw a few pullback out of that buy range. Still very solid buy-sell ratio right here at 7-to-1, essentially 7 stocks in uptrends versus every 1 in downtrends for S&P 500. That's still solid breadth right here. That being said, this is becoming a little bit extreme in terms of breadth to that upside. So certainly want to watch market conditions right now with S&P and see if we get any follow through to the downside. Yesterday, a little bit of a downturn, but not next to nothing right here. 0.91. Watch that 515 level on SPY. If we take a look at bonds yesterday, we saw a pretty nasty sell-off yesterday in bonds. That's not what we want to see. We want to see bonds moving higher. As bonds move lower, that's an indication that interest rates are going to stay where they're at or increase. So that we'll keep a close eye on that. That could be a catalyst, and we're kind of watching for catalysts to see what's going to trigger the market to have some kind of a sell-off. We could see some activity here in bonds. We'll see if the SHY did the same. Yikes. Okay, interesting move yesterday in bonds. Let's keep a close eye there today and watch that SPY. Again, we're at these extreme ranges on the long-term direction alerts, when this long-term trend is up in that 21, 22 range. That's as high as I've ever seen it, is 22. So watch to see if this is a location where, again, we could see some reversal. If we look at sectors, we've seen sectors continuing to hold up strong. We saw the couple that are waffling a little bit here. Real estate, transportation, telecom continued their down move. So again, watching closely to see if we have any downward to follow through. Oil, we had a big move up in oil yesterday. We also had a big move up in gold yesterday. So again, let's put the pieces of that puzzle together. We've got gold moving higher, oil moving higher, bonds significantly lower, long-term and short-term, which means interest rates are higher. Flight to safety into gold, oil. Again, that just could be a commodity play right here, but some interesting things happening in the market at this point. Also, new buys. Let's look at the new buy list in the muscle stocks group. We've got UEC, which is a nice looking pattern in that base material uranium space. Nice confirmation bar, increasing volume, not quite into that upper momentum zone, but working its way up above a consolidation base right here. So potential breakout for that stock. And then a couple of construction stocks here. Aspen, still seeing strength in construction and building. Stocks making the list there as well. And GLYC, let's take a look at that one. Seeing some increase up into that momentum zone. Medical drugs, biotech continuing to perform well in this market as of now. That will do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.